So hello everyone and welcome to my tutorial. In our today's tutorial, we'll be learning about the data entry operations for grade 10 and for grade 12, that is secondary and senior secondary, code number 229 and 336. We'll be focusing today on chapter number 2, which is the operating system. Basically in this, there is nothing as extra paragraph as compared to chapter 1 or anything. It is only focused basically on only the two things, which is only this chapter and its operating system and how does it function. Nothing extra as paragraph like we learned in chapter number 1, the last class. So basically in operating system, what you need to remember is this. You don't need to worry about the objective because I'm already following the objective and I'm teaching you people. So the rules are the same. Just remember how to log on to Windows XP. So basically we all know the way to log on to Windows XP is that thing. But if you have a password during the startup screen, okay, so if this is the startup screen and if you have a password before you enter into this main desktop, okay, so you enter a password and click and enter. And basically the screen opens with the desktop down. That's it. So after the desktop is like, you can see the desktop, you can see the taskbar down and all these areas basically, which is here, all these areas of the taskbar. And when we go more down or we scroll more down, we can see this is the startup menu. As the Windows XP used to look in this way, whereas I am using Windows 10. So the startup menu of Windows 10 is different from Windows XP. But the thing is, it doesn't make any difference in the examination, as it all depends on how you people are explaining the points or the things present inside those startup menu, because there are common features in all XP, professional, Windows 7, Windows 10, all these having something in common. That is my documents, recent document, pictures, music, basically all the tables. So this is the table that contains all the information which is common everywhere. The tables are as such, so you need to go through this table. You need to learn basically, you just need to know what is the meaning for each one of them. And some few, 2, 3, you should remember if they asked you like what are the different tasks present in the startup menu. So you can say we have all programs, we have my documents, we have my picture, my music, the easy ones. And just to know what is the definition for each, you have something written over here, which is a search, which helps you to find out a document or a picture or any type of file in the system. Help and support helps you to find out anything where you're stuck if you don't know how to deal with it. Printers and faxes allow you to install any printers and faxes. Okay, control panel is the place where the configuration or the settings of hardware devices and software devices takes place. My music contains a list of all your music which is saved into the system. My picture, all the list of pictures that is saved into your system. Recent documents, the recently viewed documents are actually present over here, and these recently viewed documents are present that we can be seen at this side. Secondly, we do have my documents, and my documents is something where you have all the documents which are used, like Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, all these are documents, all these documents would be there. And all programs, a list of all the software programs that are installed in your computer, installed in your system. Now, moving forward to the next part, we have run, log off, and turn off computer. Run basically is a type of an application which helps you to execute. Execute means start up any DOS command. So basically there are some programming languages, some short forms that we can just click in the run and we do. Nowadays in Windows 10, instead of run, we are having type here to search. So basically it's a type of a searching program which helps you to search things. Log off, it just makes your some user system to get logged off, so that if two people are using the same laptop or the same desktop system, then they are having their own username and password. So you log off from yours so that the same computer can be used by somebody else, and each one of you have their own desktops and your own files and folders for not have your own personal documents actually. Turning off the computer, obviously you know it is to switch off the computer. Taskbar, very important question that comes in the taskbar. Define the taskbar. A taskbar is present at the bottom of the screen. This is my taskbar, and this is an example of the taskbar present in the system, as you can see. Okay, a taskbar appears at the bottom of the screen, number 1, and it shows the icon. It shows the icon of the running program. For example, right now, this Zoom app is running. So Zoom app is running. The program is running. By how? It is clicked over here, see? And similarly, it's open over here by the light down. Can you see this light down here? That same thing. Adobe Acrobat is used because this is the PDF file which you're using. So these are the two things which are open right now and are running. That is why we can see their icons in there. Now, how to start any program? Obviously, you can go to start, all programs, accessories, and for example, if you want to open Paint. So when you want to open Paint application, you basically go to start, all programs, accessories, and then choose the option Paint. Quitting a program, common sense, just simply click the X or the close button. How close button? Simply by going to file over here and then clicking the close file. Okay, or exit application. Sometimes if you don't get exit application, you can get the close button from file, or straight away just click the X button. Getting help is the place where you're stuck anywhere and you really needed some guidance. So the helping tutorial guides you through all the methods, and this is the help and support center of Windows XP, where you can get any type of help required in order to complete up any doubts. No need to go through any of these points, as they are not going to be that much important. Locating files and folders, we all know all files and folders are present in our system. We basically have a inbuilt in Windows XP, actually we have a system of search. This search is actually an application where it is already inbuilt, and we can find out any files and folders that we don't know at what place we had saved it. It's like in Windows 10, it's very easy to here straight away in the search to type over here and type out what you're looking for. But then in Windows XP, we just go to start, go to search. Okay, and by going to search over here, but here you will not find search that easily because this is Windows 10, as I told you. So as soon as you click the start button, you will find search option. In the search option, you can locate the files and folder and look in. Look in, basically, where do you look in for? So it looks like that. So you look in, this is the look in area. So basically what do you look in for? You look in the places where it is saved. The places can be either the hard drive C, D, E, or a USB if it is connected still, or a CD-ROM which is still inside the CD-ROM, the DVD area. So it will look in for that particular file in the specific area, which you at least have a basic idea. And if you don't have an idea that where exactly you have saved it, then you can just keep that place empty. Wherever in the system it is available, it will find and give it to you. Then moving forward to the next part, which is changing system setting. Obviously any type of system, whether it comes to be hardware, software, changing the screen color, themes, wallpaper, screensaver, typing, keyboard, this one, adding a new software, hardware, everything can be done in the form of control panel. So basically you go to start and then move to control panel. Obviously again I'm telling you, you cannot find control panel that easily on here until you search for it. Okay, so basically like so control panel is a place where you see you cannot find it that easily over here. So control panel is a place where you can do the settings and changes of anything here. Using my computer is nothing but a place, very simple, as you can see here, which helps you to locate what? All files and folders are located here. You can see that very easily, right? All files and folders are located in CD, floppy disk, local disk D, C, etc. Shared documents, or if your name was Raju, so Raju's document, you had a file folder saved as such. So all these are examples as this. Then display, it shows actually displays actually the storage contents. What are the things or areas present, which is what do you say, primary form of memory or the secondary form of memory for saving. What's a file management system? A file management system is nothing but a place where all the files are saved. Okay, example of file management system is nothing but very simple over here. If I move down, file management system place where all my music, my pictures, my videos, everything is saved. Okay, so all that is like a Windows Explorer, the file management system, just like saving all the files and documents at one place. So how do you get that? You can just click, it's very simple, just go to start and go to my documents, or you can also go to start accessories and choose Windows Explorer. By Windows Explorer, it's nothing but in here in Windows 10, you can see this is the Windows Explorer option already present at the taskbar, as I have pinned it over there. So when I just click this, when I just click this one, a screen would open. It's just a little bit slow right now because I'm using so many apps at one time. But basically, when we just open it, the Windows Explorer, when it opens, we'll find all the files and folders, which is including your music, pictures, videos, documents, everything in that. So it's already going to be in one place. It's just like, again, it's slow. So I'll just wait for it to open as soon as it just like cools down. So we'll just continue with the next part. So basically all of these are folders, as you can see. You can, how do you copy paste one folder that, okay, fine, this has just opened up in here. Okay, fine, I clicked so many times, so all one of them open one by one. So we have so many, and this is the one. So you can see here we have downloads, documents, pictures, resources, and many other things, recently used folders. So all these folders are present in Windows Explorer. This is a file explorer or Windows Explorer. Now, regarding the next part, which is copy and pasting, you all know you can just do select the file or a folder, Control C for copy, or right click and choose copy, and then go to the new location where you want to save. Either you can do Control V for say pasting it, or right click and paste. Then when you go more down towards the end of the lessons, we can view file details. Now, how do you know the file detail? It's very simple. If you want to know any file detail, I want to know what is the file detail for this folder here, which is written as YouTube. So I just right click on it and I go to properties. So the option comes as properties in here. And by this properties, we can just see all the file details, the location, where is it, the size, The disk size, how is it? What does it contain? Basically, it contains 24 folders and 243 files. So this one folder of YouTube contains these things. It is saved on the desktop, okay, and all these things. So these are the different types of examples through which we can get to know what is the file detail. Also the size, megabyte, how much it's taking, file capacity. Example here, file names such as names, type, size, etc. Copying and moving files, I already told you, Control C, Control V, or just straight away dragging it from one place to another is also a very good example. Let me show you how do you drag one thing here. Let's like, for example, this is the practical exam and I have this folder resources here. If I have lesson 1, I want to drag it. So I just click on it and drag it on this side. So it will go over there. And since I already have a copy of that file, so I'll just replace it. I already had this file present over here. So that is why I just replaced it. Okay. So this is called dragging and moving. Also dragging or moving, both one of them are called the same way. So just click on the right click on the file or click on the file, hold it and then move it with the mouse. Simple. Creating a new folder, it's very simple. Just right click, okay, go to new at any place, desktop, in an folder, in a place, just straight away right click. After you right click, you need to choose the option of new, and when you get the option of new, you can choose folder, and some other types of apps also which are commonly used are also present over here, like for example Microsoft Access, Word, PowerPoint, Publisher, Excel, and including even bitmap image. All these types of new documents you can create at any place. On the desktop, you need to right click it, or in the folder. Okay. Renaming, obviously right click the folder. After right click, you just choose the option rename. Okay, so this is the right click rename. So whether you want to delete that folder, you need to rename it, you need to check its property, you need to cut or copy it, you need to convert it into a window, anything you can do. Remember for one thing that in the exam they ask you, under the edit option we can rename? No, under the edit option we can change the file, but we cannot rename the file. Change the file means making some settings inside that. Okay, so this is, don't get confused with this thing. Then deleting a file, obviously right click and delete it. It will go to the recycle bin. Recycle bin is nothing but an option which is available on our system. Where is it here? The recycle bin is, this is the recycle bin. So if for example this is the recycle bin, you can already see there is something over here, and this something is actually a recording. So we have two options in the recycle bin, either to empty the recycle bin or restore. By restoring, the place from where we delete it, it goes back over there, whereas by emptying it, we completely delete it from even the folder. So basically any recycled or anything which is deleted first goes and gets stored inside the recycle bin. It is then the recycle bin from where you choose, either you want to get it back into your system where it was before, or you want to completely delete it from there. Just like you were in your house and you were using some stuff, okay, and some trash and litter, those litter you put it in your garbage bin. Finally you will take that garbage bin and throw it outside your house in the big garbage or municipal garbage. So finally discard it or make it empty, right? Same procedure it is. Then moving more down towards the next point or next unit, installation of hardware and software. All of this is taking place in the control panel, because control panel is the place where installation of hardware and software takes place. Like add or removing program. You can also make any change through update, or removing is to completely remove any software or hardware present. Installation of software, also just learn the step. Go to start, control panel, add or remove program. Installation of hardware, click start, control panel, add or remove program. So it is like this, it is installation or removal, both are same technique. So just one definition is more than enough to understand the both. Windows update is whenever you need, you're connected with an internet connection, and with the internet connection, according to the new updates that comes up from the system or from the server for particular Windows, you need to get that. So basically that is also done by start, control panel, add or remove programs, and then you choose the option Windows update. Adding or removing a Windows component is very simple, just by removing or deleting it and choosing, nothing more to study about it. Okay, adding and removing program, same thing. Installation of hardware, obviously you will go to hardware or software inside control panel, choose hardware or software, then follow the wizard. Wizard is very easy in all the places, just by clicking next, 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 next. You just can add up any hardware and even software into your system, and that is how it functions. So these are the in-test questions that you can solve. Along with that, you have the terminal questions also given to you here, and the answers for in-test questions are also given here, and finally you have these things. So basically these were the things in short that we had to study and we need to know about it. Hope that you have understood about this lesson. It's a very short lesson and an easy lesson. Any doubts you have regarding the questions or answers, please let me know through my channel, comment box and all the things. You can also contact me through Instagram and Facebook, because all the links are present on my YouTube channel's first cover page. Best of luck to you people for your examination. Thank you very much.